Okay, enough grunting.
Okay.
Let's take two.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. So I was thinking, I've been watching a couple of the last later interviews. I need to work on my voice a little bit, guys. I think it's very obvious
You need
that
to pronounce our voice.
But it's like if I'm talking, like I go like this, like, hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back. Like I'm like, you know.
Just talk
Well,
normally.
now you're like Daffy Duck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's usually because there's so much moisture in my mouth that it like sort of fills up to the beginning and fills my palate. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
I understand
so hard not to make this
what you're
awkward.
saying.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, Chris, and welcome back to Interview Time.
Oh, should I do
Hello.
another take?
Thank you.
Also, has he already been on?
I just started.
You said welcome back.
Oh. Well.
I guess maybe there was an alternate universe where I have already done this before.
Maybe there is.
Maybe you're like your brain has insight into that.
Yeah.
You kind of like messed up your understanding
Yeah.
of what this reality is.
Yeah, I did probably.
I'm just throwing that out there.
So everybody, welcome back to Interview Time.
Loud.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to Interview Time with Chris Brown.
Perfect.
Chris Brown, would you like to introduce yourself to the camera, please?
Yes, I am Chris Brown.
Not like the rapper.
No.
Not like the rapper.
What is your
No.
role here at Fusion Academy?
Not the rapper. My role is primarily a teacher.
Teacher.
I'm also a department head, whatever that means.
Big
I'm not
deal.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like to trot that out first because it's a little embarrassing.
Yeah.
But
Big deal.
yeah, you
big
can call
deal.
me a teacher
Yeah.
in general. Yeah, that's my role.
So if you were,
Torsten, it's been a while since we've done an interview. If I recall, our last interview was
it was a couple months ago.
the
wasn't
winter
it?
formal.
Which was in what, October?
No.
So I'm the first interview of 2024.
You actually
That
are.
actually is,
That's
yeah.
actually
Wow.
true. Wow, that's
I
amazing.
feel honored.
Everybody give a clap for you.
I guess you said everybody, so
Yeah.
I clapped for
He
myself.
didn't do it.
even though
I
it's
was,
weird.
I was starting to get nervous.
Okay.
So you are a department head. What
Yes.
would be your title as a department head? Like, what is? Do you have like a title for that? Like, what is it? Like depth head or like head?
Well,
Or like-
the I
Like
guess
leader, lord.
I guess the
DPT head.
formal title is not Lord. No.
Oh, okay.
No. Goodness, no. Department head. Well, I guess technically it's humanities department head, but you could just call me a DH. That's the
DH.
slang around here.
All right. DH.
DH.
Christopher Brown, DH, PhD,
I wouldn't go that far.
MB, BA.
I mean, whatever titles you want to give me, that I don't object to. I guess.
You're not gonna object. MD,
Well, as long as it's a
DO.
respectable title.
So like non-respectable is not cool with you. Like if it's non-respectable, you're not a fan. Like as soon as it turns non-respectable.
Well, as long as it doesn't apply to me. Like if it's actually true, then that's a different conversation.
So
but
like if your title was like Chris Brown the squatter, like that would be like an inappropriate.
That would be
you
objectionable,
You
yeah.
wouldn't like that one. Okay.
I would not. I would
okay.
not take kindly.
You wouldn't take kindly to that.
I don't
Nor
believe
would
so.
You, nor would you
Yeah.
take kindly to my grade.
We should go to IKEA.
Not that you do anyway.
What'd you say about your grade?
Nothing. So Chris Brown, obviously you have been teaching me English, and you also
Oh,
taught me
yeah,
history.
one thing.
Okay.
Generally, it's a rule in, like, YouTube and to not just put their full name. I saw on YouTube you put both mean your full name at the bottom as well as the school we go to. That's not a good idea.
So don't put your full name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm glad that I said that my name was Chris Brown rather than Christopher Brown. That's how I usually.
Well,
Bleep
now
that
it's
out.
there.
Bleep that out. Bleep that out in post-production since you're editing this video. Not. You're never gonna edit this. Anyways, let's get into the questions, guys. So I was going through YouTube last night and I was searching up how to get high amounts of views on your YouTube channel. And what you need to have is what this guy told me is you need to have a specific focus on
Yeah,
your
we
YouTube
don't.
video.
We just don't.
And that's why we're so bad. Like we make horrible videos. So I'm gonna make a specific focus today.
Why don't we do trivia?
Go ahead.
Well, I don't have the teleprompter.
Okay, so then what are we doing? What are we doing, huh?
So you were thinking about a focus.
Yeah, I was.
Did you decide that you were going to come up with a focus on the spot?
Yep.
How's that working out for you?
Not now. I decided I would do that last night.
I see. No, I mean on the spot while we're recording.
No. Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't, actually. I have an idea. So, what?
You were trying to remember what your focus.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was thinking,
All right.
is it worth it to become an English
trivia.
teacher?
We're doing
That'll
trivia.
be the focus
Is it
day.
worth
That's
it?
going to be
Oh.
the title.
Okay.
After
Can
that,
you
we're
do
gonna
like a
head into
trivia like segment?
No, after that, we're going to go into trivia. So we're
No,
gonna ask-
like do like this is trivia.
Yeah, we're going to.
No, like just say that.
No, not now.
No, just say it.
No, I'm
please.
not going to do
Just
it
say
now. No, we're going to do it after.
Just say it.
This is trivia.
Okay.
Okay, Chris, are you
What is the capital of Brazil? $0 on the line.
Brasilia?
So I was asking the guest.
Oh,
Brasilia.
do the clapping noise. Do the clapping noise. Do it.
Okay. So you're at $1.
What's the largest rainforest in the world?
What is the What is the
No,
chemical?
that's a good question.
Everybody knows this.
What is it then?
A large rainforest.
Yeah, the largest in the world.
Oh, the largest in
Yeah,
the
largest
world.
in the world, yeah.
The blank stare.
English, choose your answers.
Yeah.
The what?
The blank stare.
That's false. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Sorry.
So now we're back at $0.
Mm.
Yeah.
What is the chemical symbol for gold?
Oh, FR. FD.
So I don't know. Are you like not
FD.
understanding?
FE. FE.
So you're like -6. Yeah, also, you don't get anything if you answer it correctly.
Okay.
In fact, you're just taking away the opportunity.
What's the answer?
You're asking an English teacher. So, do
But
not
you were
know.
also a history teacher, so you should know this.
what, the chemical symbol for gold?
Yeah, do you want to go get Amir and break it?
I guess that is part of history,
It is
technically.
part of history, yeah. Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Remember the gold mines at in California? Remember that in the of the 1850s?
I do remember that
Yeah.
quite well, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do not know the chemical symbol.
For $1.
gold, so.
Which continent is the country of Morocco part of?
Africa.
I'm going to let's end trivia.
Okay, so basically, I wanted to ask you, Chris, how has been, how has, man, I can't do a serious interview. I cannot do a serious interview. This is too hard for me.
We kind of have it to end now.
be like
This
Joe
video is
Rogan.
already
I'm
at
gonna be
20 gigabytes.
I'm gonna be like Joe Rogan. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Are you about to ask me how
So-
has being an English teacher been?
Yeah, how has that been for you? How has that experience sort of shaped your life, you know?
Talk like Joe Rogan. Like really try.
So,
to-
so like I heard about this thing, right, that happened, and it was like sort of like you were an English teacher. Would you like to tell us about that? You know,
I would. Yeah. It's enhanced.
Jamie, pull up that video of a bear fighting an English teacher. All right, I'm ending.
okay, no, stop, dude.
I have
we
to
have
work.
barely even gotten into the meat of the interview. Do your homework right now.
You know this video is at 20 gigabytes.
Yeah, this is like a
22 actually.
Okay, so answer the question, please.
That was about the being an English
but
teacher.
how is
Yes.
it being an English teacher?
So it's enhanced my life, I would say, to various degrees. And I couldn't tell you the specific degrees though. It's a little vague.
Oh, because you're not a math teacher?
Exactly.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got you. I'm like we're on like the same wavelength.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't
So,
know what that
yeah,
is.
but I
'cause
mean,
you're not a
it's
physics teacher.
Yeah. I mean, it's a more subjective kind of thing, I guess you could say.
I get it.
But yeah, I like it
Yeah.
a lot.
Would you say
Cool.
it's worth becoming an English teacher and any future education majors that may be watching this video?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I would say Well, it's worth becoming an English teacher if you're really into English, teaching students how to analyze text, read great literature, express themselves through writing.
Don't interrupt the guest.
What is your favorite book?
Don't interrupt the guest.
We've been talking about English teacher stuff for like the entire interview.
No, we haven't.
Name all the questions you asked.
I don't care. Okay, go.
Am I answering Jonah's question, or am I?
Just answer his question.
I guess I. I don't know if I have a favorite book, but the one that comes to my brain at this moment is The Lord of the Rings. Probably because I'm sitting next to you, Torsten, and you've been recently just talking about The Lord of the Rings a lot, at least with the movies, but it always brings me back to the book in my head. So that's my final answer.
Do you want to know a Lord of the Rings fact?
I would like to know a new Lord of the Rings fact. Yeah.
So, did you know that when Legolas was riding one of the horses in one of the scenes, he actually, I believe, he dislocated his arm when falling off of one. He dislocated his arm, and so those running scenes they did when they were hunting the wolf, the orc pack that had stolen Merry and Pippin, Legolas or Orlando Bloom was running with a dislocated shoulder. While Aragorn, or whatever his name is,
Aragorn,
in like his real life, like
Viggo Mortensen, I believe.
Is that it?
Is that his real name?
Viggo, whatever, Vinegar.
Sure.
Viggo.
Yeah. He had a broken
foot
yes.
while running with that, and I believe Gimli had some injury as well. So
some other kind of injury that I can't remember, but yeah.
So they were all
basically
injured.
They were all the fact
all
better
injured.
than you.
Yes, and they were
what?
He knew the fact better than you.
But did you know that he had a dislocated?
I actually did, yes. And I on that day they were running. The director called them the running wounded. Yeah, I was aware.
Okay.
I'd like to learn a new fact that I didn't know.
Do you know that
so if you have one of those,
Legolas's bowstring is made out of his own hair?
You mean in the movies or in the book? I didn't know that, by the way.
Both.
But
Both. It's made out of elf hair.
It's made out of elf hair.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is.
And how'd you find that out?
I don't know.
Oh.
So,
Interesting.
On to the next question.
Okay.
What would you be if you weren't an English teacher or department head of?
We gotta wrap this up.
If I wasn't an English teacher or department head of English teacher, although
or of what do you call it?
humanities. Well, if I wasn't an English teacher, I wouldn't be able to be a department head of humanities.
Put that away.
But that's a really good question.
Thank you.
I think I would be the kind of guy who would wear shirts like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I would be a completely different person, I guess. Because I would have made different choices in my life. I would have, gone down different avenues.
Would you have been a firefighter?
No. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I changed it to maybe.
What about a sheriff?
It depends on where. And if I get to wear those, glasses, those big glasses, or if I have to, really, if I would have to wear those big glasses. If I had to, then no.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a sheriff in, like, let's say Detroit. That's someplace I would not want to be a sheriff.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, they're only specific.
Yeah.
Are
there any specific places you wouldn't want to be a sheriff?
Probably Detroit.
And is there another place in New Jersey specifically?
In New Jersey specifically?
Yeah.
Well, since I'm a resident of New Jersey, and this is on camera right now and being recorded and going to be going on YouTube, I don't know if I want to incriminate myself, I guess you could say, but really I don't want to offend any places within New Jersey that are would potentially.
I heard Camden's a really nice area.
Well,
maybe Newark.
Yeah, well, those two did come to mind, Jonah. But you said them for me, so thank you.
All right. This is now officially probably a 40 gigabyte video that's going to take 3 years to upload.
No, we're doing this. Okay, so
How long have we been recording?
so you
17
don't
minutes.
want to
17?
You don't want to incriminate yourself by naming
I already
a
answered them.
town that you don't like. Basically, are you checking the time?
Checking the time because I'm an English teacher and I have class.
Oh,
in
so you have
9
things to
minutes.
do.
Yeah, no, technically
In 9
he's on
minutes.
break. This is his
Yeah.
10-minute
Who do
break.
you have class with?
I have class. You mean at 1:30?
Yeah.
I have class with Julian.
Oh, I forgot we have class at 3:30.
And yes, I have class with you at 3:30. Yes.
And I have
Thank you
class
for-
at 1:30
I used
that
to
I
have
really
class
need to
with
do my
Chris.
homework for.
I have class at
And what class do you have,
1:30.
Jonah, at 1:30?
That
you did- that you
wouldn't
did
wanna
not
be
do
a
your homework
sheriff
for?
in Newark. It kind of like makes me feel like a little bit like it like makes my brain kind of like whir a little bit because it's like, what about the Prudential Center? What about that?
Sheriff of the Prudential Center?
I'd like to be the sheriff. Prudential Center. You know.
I guess it'd be all right.
For any of
And,
you that aren't from New Jersey, the Prudential Center is basically I don't know what it is. What?
All right. This has been interview time. Thank you for coming on, Chris.
Thank you, Jonah.
One more question, please, God. One more question. Okay.
Then I'm ending abruptly in the next
Okay, please, no,
in the
please,
next-
please don't, please
in the
don't
next minute and a half. I'm
Okay,
just
okay.
gonna end it.
Okay, here we go. Okay. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about life. Our specific question of the day is it worth it to become an English teacher? And we've only talked about it like for 3 seconds. So
We've talked about it for about 19 minutes.
so English. Would you say it's your preferred language of choice in the
my fourth preferred language of choice. Is that what you said?
Quentin, you're like going back to your roots.
your preferred
really-
language of choice
Ah.
of the whole host of languages? What'd you do? You stopped it.